One of the oldest coffee shops on Commercial Drive is shutting down after operating in the area for almost 50 years. Cecilia Hua has more on the upcoming closure of Joe's Cafe.
Hopefully people don't think about the business side. They just think about Joe. He was here for the community for like 50 years. And that's what people remember the most, you know? That's what people are going to miss.
Joe's Cafe on Commercial Drive has been serving up what's known as the best cup of cappuccino in Vancouver for nearly 5 decades, which is why longtime customers were saddened to find out that the cafe will be closing its doors at the end of next month.
This is going to be my last cup at Joe's, my last cup of coffee, my last latte. I feel a little bit sad. I feel like he's going to hand me that cup and I'm going to want to hug him. And I'm going to cry a little bit. I came here in the 90s all the time.
Joe Antunes opened up the shop in 1976. A former bullfighter and welder from Portugal, he turned the cafe into a neighborhood institution.
Joe was so welcoming, you know. People loved him. He has a big heart, right? So people came in and he treated people like he was walking them into his living room.
The last time that I was here was during the 70s. This place just used to be wild around World Cup time. This place was just jam-packed and it was the place to go.
But with the changing neighborhood, business began to slowly decline. Joe himself, now in his 80s, has finally decided to retire.
I think he kind of ran out of energy, you know. So he told us, you guys take care of it. And that's it. So we're kind of here overseeing things. And we kind of decided it's not making much profit. The heyday is over. Just close the door, you know. Back then people could afford rent, right? So they all converged into like this little neighborhood here. Changes happen very slowly. People don't hang around as much.
It's really sad when you're losing an institution like Joe's. Our newer generations won't have the experience like we did.
Customers old and new, after hearing about the bittersweet news, came by for one last cup of Joe's.
Usually cappuccino and the lattes, people are really surprised. They really like how it looks. They like the taste of the coffee. A lot of people, if they don't know the cafe already, they'll come back because they really love the coffee. And that's nice. Some people come from out of town just because they know the coffee is good.
You'll not find a more delicious latte in the world.
In Vancouver, Cecilia Hua, City News.